Good morning, students. I hope you are fine. So, students, alternating current chapter was going on, and we have discussed that how alternating current has been drawn. So, what is alternating current? Alternating current is if the magnitude and the direction of the current changes periodically. So we have discussed about this, and we were discussing mean or average value of AC. Mean or average value of AC. So far we have discussed that suppose we will calculate the average current for a full cycle for a AC, we will find that it is 0. But suppose we calculate it for half cycle, then it is not going to be 0. Here I have shown the graph. For a complete full cycle, the average value of current will be 0. Why? This is peak value I0, this is peak value minus I0. The average value will be 0 over a full cycle. And suppose we will calculate it for a half cycle, then it is not going to be 0. So on the basis of it, we have defined half means average value of AC. So it is defined as the value of direct current which sends the same charge in circuit in the same time as it sent by the given alternating current in its half time period. The value of DC, okay, the value of DC which sends the same charge in circuit, which sends the same charge in circuit, in the same time, as it is being sent by AC over a half cycle. So half cycle में जितना charge transfer होगा, okay, over a half cycle. So the charge which will be transferred over a half cycle in AC, that value is going to be the average value of AC. Okay. So this is what we are going to calculate कि कितना value रहेगा. So relation between average value and peak value of AC. We are going to plot a relation. Relation between average value and peak value. What will be the average value of AC? So that will be, means suppose we will calculate the current I is given by, AC is given by, I is equal to I0 sine omega t. What is I0 here? I0 is the peak value of current. What is I here? I is the instantaneous value. Omega t is the phase. Why sine omega t? Because AC is going to be sinusoidal wave. Now I is equal to I0 sine omega t. So the value of alternating current is going to change periodically. AC is not constant. So for considering it constant, we have taken a very small time, dt. This is going to be changed for time period, but suppose we take a very small time, then we can consider it constant. So suppose we have taken a time dt where it is constant. So in time dt, how much charge will flow? So in time dt, suppose dq charge will flow. How to calculate the value of dq? In a small time dt, dq charge has been flown. So what will be the value of dq? We can calculate dq is equal to I dt. This is the relation. Fine. So now let us substitute the value of I. dq is equal to I0 sine omega t dt. Fine. So this is the value of charge. Now students, we are calculating the value of AC over a half cycle. So for calculating the total charge, suppose we have the small value of charge. For calculating the total one, what should we do now? Obviously we will do integration here. So let's do integration. Q is equal to integration of dq. Q will be equal to total charge transfer over a half cycle will be integration of dq. From where to where? From time interval 0 to t by 2, as we are calculating for half time. So 0 to t by 2. So this will be equal to integration 0 to t by 2 I naught sine omega t dt. This will be okay. Now Q is equal to I naught is constant. This will be out from the integration. Integration of sine omega t. Sine omega t integration will be minus cos omega t divided by omega. What will be the limit? 0 to t by 2. So Q is equal to minus I naught upon omega. Suppose we take out. Okay. Then upper limit minus lower limit. So this will be cos omega. In place of t, there will be t by 2 minus cos 0. Now, what is the value of omega? Omega is equal to, omega is angular velocity. So this will be equal to angular displacement upon time. So this will be cos. In place of omega, here will be 2 pi upon t into t by 2 minus cos 0. What is the value of cos 0? Sin 0, 0, cos 0, 1. So 1. So Q will be equal to minus I naught upon omega. Cos t and t cancel out, 2 and 2 cancel out. Cos pi minus 1. Now what is the value of cos pi? Cos pi is equal to minus 1. So Q is equal to minus I naught upon omega. Minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. So minus into minus cancel out. This Q will be equal to 2 I naught upon omega. So Q will be equal to I naught upon omega, or suppose we substitute the value of omega here as well, then Q will be equal to, here I can do, Q will be equal to 2 I naught upon 2 pi upon t. So this will be into t upon 2 pi. 2 and 2 cancel out. Q will be equal to I naught t upon pi. This is the value of charge, that is over a half cycle. Q is equal to I naught t upon pi. Suppose we have to calculate the average value of AC over a half cycle. So I average is equal to charge upon time. I average is equal to charge per unit time. Okay, charge upon time. So what is the charge? I naught t upon pi. What is the time? Time is t by 2. So this will turn out to be I naught t upon pi into 2 by t. So this will be t and t cancel out, 2 I naught upon pi. When you will solve this, you will get equal to 2 I naught upon pi. This will be equal to 0.637. This is a well-known number, 0.637 I naught. So this is the relation between average value and peak value. Average value of current I average is equal to 0.637 I naught. So we can say that, obviously we can say that average value of current is 63.7% of that of peak value of current. So this is the relation. I hope you understood this. Thank you. God bless you.